Okay, so Robert, we're on chapter 7.
We're on 7 already.
Chapter
okay.
7, and look at that. Funeral service chemicals. So we made it through the first unit.
I know. We're doing
and
good.
now this is why we're here, right? This is why we're here. It's kind of.
I would agree with that.
I love getting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but so this chapter it's actually just an intro to all, and you kind of just said it before as we were like warming up.
Essentially, this is just chapter 7 is just an introduction to really organic chemistry on the most simple terms. Organic chemicals have a lot of functional groups, which ultimately just means each functional group serves as a different purpose in embalming fluids.
Yeah, functional groups trip people up in my class, and I have a hard time explaining exactly what a functional group is. So in my mind, I'll say it first, and maybe you can be clear. Mm-hmm. Like aldehyde, the functional group is aldehyde. Formaldehyde, it has the functional group an aldehyde.
Correct.
Alcohols, they have like isopropyl alcohol has a functional group of an alcohol, and we've put the functional groups at the very beginning of the book, so you can find them right at the beginning of the book.
Yep.
So you can see with examples from funeral service, which is really cool, right?
Well, anyway, the functional group talk, it does get complicated, but ultimately what we're saying is that each chemical has a unique area in its molecule.
Property.
Yeah, unique property.
I like the word moiety, but not many people pop that one.
I like the word moiety too.
I like
That's
moiety,
a good one, yeah.
But nobody says it. It doesn't pop in a general vernacular.
I used it a little bit.
Yeah,
but
do you?
I did use it. I did use it, yeah. But anyway, each chemical has a certain unique area in it, and that embalmers use it to take advantage of it. So one chemical can be a disinfectant. Another property on the molecule can serve as a sanitizer or humectant, and that's all we're talking about.
Yeah. You know what's cool? Just kind of backtrack. We're coming out with 2nd edition, and Amanda King did all the graphics because this one was done by Robert.
I did that
in
one.
I know. Microsoft Paint. Can we say Microsoft Paint? Are we gonna get sued for that?
That's not a bad.
He literally. I love it. I like it.
I know.
So, anyways. This is an intro to the rest of the unit, and we're going to talk about what? They're listed out here. We've talked about water and buffers already in chapters 5 and 6. We'll talk about dyes, sanitizers, preservatives, disinfectants, aldehydes, anticoagulants, water curtains, all the things that are in a prep room. This is sort of an intro. Where do these chemicals come from? How do they get formaldehyde? Do they drill? Do they find it in a pocket or like...
actually, all these chemicals, they don't come from nowhere, and really... I know most people associate a barrel of oil with running cars and things, but these chemicals start with oil, and a lot of it's for asphalt and running your engines in your cars, but a certain small fraction of it turn into chemicals that become embalming fluid, and that's where they start.
Yeah, so they just distill it out, and they're like, we're going to save this. Yeah, okay. It's isolate. I like that. It's an isolate.
They isolate it, and bottle it up, and they sell it.
Okay. And I think the very last thing in the chapter that's kind of fun, absolutely true story. You have a PhD in chemistry, right? True. In what kind of, tell me. What
organic
is
chemistry.
Organic chemistry, right? And you do this every day. You do chemistry, you're a chemical guy. Right?
That is true. I do that.
And I gave him a mnemonic, and if you're not following my podcast, Mortuary Mnemonics, there's the plug. Here's a mnemonic for you. When you're going through the names of these compounds, that's in this chapter. Some compounds... Do we have a pen? I got a pen. I got a pen. It's right here. Okay. Some of these compounds will have a single bond. That's denoted by a single line like this. Some will have a double bond. It's denoted by a double bond. Like, can you see the bonds in the camera? Okay. And then some of these will have a triple bond, denoted by 3 like this. Now, when naming these things, if they have a single bond, they have the suffix ane, A-N-E. Oops.
I can read that. I got
right?
It. Yeah.
If they have a double bond, it's ene, E-N-E. And if they have a triple bond, it's Y-N-E. And so they're alphabetical. Yeah, and you didn't know that.
That's a good mnemonic, and I've been doing organic chemistry for over 40 years, and I've never heard that before. So
awesome. Pretty straightforward chapter. Yep. I think the material is kind of a fun intro. If we didn't cover something you have some questions about, put it in the comments section. We'll respond to it. One of us will.
Yeah.
We haven't figured out who yet. Maybe both. Both of us will.
Possibly.
Most likely. Somebody will respond. And comment, like, and
let us
follow.
know. Let us know if you have a question. Ask us.